Our weekly series, Remembering Our Veterans, continues with the story of a true family affair. A local group of proud sisters are remembering their dads and uncles and how they unexpectedly crossed paths during World War II. The startling reunion documented through letters sent home to their mother in Erie, Pennsylvania. We met with the Verdisha family to hear how two brothers, Leo and Lou, met unexpectedly during World War II. The reunion took place in France in January of 1945, and it's documented in ink.
On the eve of his 20th birthday, and I think of him as still a kid.
The brothers went 3 years without seeing each other, and the meeting started with a phone call.
He answered the phone. No, Baggy, that's his sister. He didn't say Verdisha's grocery. With Verdisha speaking, as only a sergeant could. I retorted with, same at this end. And then he wanted to know what the hell was going on, and would I please quit horsing around. I plowed through the knee-deep snow, and in a few seconds, Lou and I were engaged in a violent exercise to see who could break whose ribs by means of a bear hug, and who could pound whose back the hardest.
For decades, the family ran a popular store, Verdisha Brothers, located at 27th and Brandes, and it was always a topic of conversation for the brothers, along with their ability to make people laugh.
He's the only guy they trust to cut up the fruitcake for the crew. In the Army, that simple act speaks volumes. Our boy is in wonderful shape. All 6 feet or so of him. He still possesses a build that would cause a man to venture a second look, let alone what it would do to feminine hearts.
The memories of food, family, and caring will always carry on.
We had neighbors with the last name of Mariani, and so they kept getting these letters from my father, and I go, why is he writing to us? But then they figured it out. It was to let everybody know where he was.
When it was time for my grandmother to throw him out, they begged her to let them stay because she was such a good cook.
So if he hadn't seen anybody come in the store for a while, he'd call him and he'd say, I haven't seen you as well. We're up against hard times, we can't afford it. And he'd immediately send a grocery bag full of food so the kids could eat. The kids were his concern.
After they closed the store, I don't know who the person was, in their will, they had their descendants come to the Verdisha homestead and pay their grocery bill.
Wow.
A flock of bluebirds flew overhead, and he said it was almost a spiritual moment. Right then and there, he knew he was coming home.
To the brothers and one incredible Erie family, thank you for your service. We'll be right back.